Hello again. So here's the second part, as promised, of my workshop on how to write a CV. In the first part, which you can see in the video that I posted earlier, I talked about how to write a chronological CV, which is a chronological CV is useful when you have relevant experience in the job that you're applying for. But today I'd like to talk about skill-based CV. A skill-based CV is a good choice if you have varied experience, if you have experience in lots of different kinds of jobs, or if you've never worked, and it focuses on your transferable skills. So, skill-based CV again, use it when you don't have a lot of experience, because you can focus on your skills and you can acquire skills in lots of different ways in your life, not just at work. When you want a change in your field of work, so you have experience in one field of work but you want to change kind of jobs. And that's basically just a quick summary on when you can use it. So let me show you what not to do. Now, the temptation is to keep your CV simple and just write a list of skills. Well, I have seen a lot of CVs like this, and don't do it. Don't do it because it's just a list of skills. I could just simply copy and paste this from any website. Anybody can write that. Employers might not believe you, and it's not backed up by facts. It's very good to say, I work well under pressure, but can you put in your CV, can you write about an example when you actually worked under pressure? That makes it more credible and people would believe you a little more. So a better way of writing a skill-based CV, part of a skill-based CV, is to use the skills that you want to focus on and to back them up by facts. For example, here you can see excellent customer service skills acquired while working at a 5-star hotel in Germany. I looked after guests upon arrival, showed them to their rooms and dealt with queries promptly and politely. Sorry, I got a bit stuck there. So as you can see, I talked about my customer service skills, but I also explained when I used my customer service skills well, for example. Another example is interpersonal skills, excellent interpersonal skills. Can you give examples of when you had to apply interpersonal skills? For example, this is a good example for somebody who's never had a job, but maybe somebody who worked at university, like studied at university. Like studying requires a lot of different skills. So have a look at what I created here. So interpersonal skills developed while working on team projects at university. I was able to lead a diverse group of people towards a common goal, project work, and manage diversity and conflicts as they arose in a diplomatic and constructive manner. Now this, simply put, it means that you worked on projects in a group, but it takes a lot of skills to be able to work on projects in a group well. If you think about your different skills, the different things you did at university, or the different skills that you acquired through sport, or just living in a family, they are transferable skills that you can use in your job. So you just need to learn to identify what these skills are, and don't give anything for granted. It's important to back up your skills with facts. I can show you a way of thinking about it later. I would like to show you now an example of a layout. This is kind of a standard common layout. It's a good idea to put your profile. Now, in the chronological CV profile that you can see in my other video, you focus on your experience in that field. Now, with a skill-based CV, you want to focus on transferable skills from different job roles or different life experiences, not on individual jobs. For example, extensive experience in the education sector. Now, I'm not saying exactly what jobs, but both as an English teacher and head of department. So here we're looking at teaching and administrative work. A proven excellent record of supporting, coaching and training staff and students to achieve goals, an effective communicator with good project management. Now, this skill profile could be valuable for a lot of different kinds of jobs, not just teaching. Okay, so in a skill-based CV, instead of writing a chronological order, job titles, and what you have done, you can think about all the skills that you had to apply for your job. Think about what the job that you're applying for needs, and maybe create headings with these skills. For this example in particular, I have chosen 3 headings: leading, coaching and mentoring, communication and project management. I haven't put any examples here, but you can think of leading, coaching and mentoring. In what occasion did you show leading, coaching and mentoring skills? Communication, in what life situation or school situation did you apply your communication skills, and where did you learn them? What did you do with them? So it's very important to back up your skills with facts from real life situations. I want to keep this short, so let's skip straight to the summary. Remember to use a skill-based CV and not a chronological CV when you've had a lot of jobs in different fields. You can use it to highlight your skills rather than your experience. You can use it also if you've never had a job, because obviously we acquire skills also from life and not just from work. And remember to back it up with back up your skills with facts. So say when you use it. You use the skills that you want to write on your CV. Okay, some mistakes to avoid. Obviously, I know I've been stressing this, but I think it's very important. In my career, I've seen a lot of bad CVs where there were just lots of, lists of jobs and lists of skills and nothing to actually work on. So where did you learn these skills? So it's a mistake if you don't support your skills with facts. It's also a mistake if you have one CV versions for the jobs that you want. It's very important to target your CV to the different jobs that you're applying for. So every job, for as similar as they may be, they require slightly different profiles. So read the job description carefully to target your CV. Don't be modest about your skills. It's a mistake to be too modest about your skills. And you take rejection as a failure. Now, number 3, don't be too modest about your skills. It doesn't mean that you have to exaggerate and lie. Don't lie, because your lies will be discovered, and that would put you out of the game immediately. And taking rejection as a failure, I'm not really going to talk about it too much, but I think it's important not to do it. A lot of companies who receive a lot of CVs will not have time to give you personalized feedback on your application if it fails, but other companies do. So it's always worth phoning, for example. If you receive a negative answer, if they say, "I'm sorry, your application is not successful," why don't you call them or write to them and say, could I please get some feedback? How can I improve? How can I, what kind of courses would you recommend? What kind of training should I start so that maybe my application can be more successful next time? I think this shows a company and a potential employer that you're really keen and that you really want to work for them and that you really want to improve yourself. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. My question is now, if you have watched both of my videos, which CV do you think would work best for you? The chronological CV or the skill-based CV? Next up, which is for my next video, we're going to look at STAR. So how to write your CV using a method called STAR. But this will be my next video. I want to keep them nice and short, so have a look at my previous video on chronological CVs, and I'll see you soon. Bye!